Uh, 192.168.010. 88. Sorry. Crashed again. Which means the broadcast. Surprising that works. Hello, people. This is Jordan here. It's one of the first that I've actually tried to do live broadcasts. So, tonight, you can hear me properly. Tonight, what you can expect me to tell you a little bit about the film that I've been working on for the past year. I'm going to be doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge with a bit of a twist on it because I don't have ice or bucket, which is a lame excuse, but I'm going. And I'll be telling you the title of my film, a little bit about it. And with me here in the camera back over there, so we have a couple cameras set up. This is gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. So as I've probably talked to you guys quite a bit for the past quite a while. Started filming around this time last year, which was a significant amount of time ago, and had the story all typed up and shot a lot of it, and it's been really an awesome experience the whole way through so far. I've really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, the morning before I did one of my biggest shooting days with it, I couldn't help but feel this overwhelming sense of inadequacy. But, prayed about it, and God's really been blessing me every step of the way through this film. I mean, there's one bit where we were going to shoot a chase scene, and about 20 minutes beforehand, I found out that the guy with our getaway car wasn't going to show up that day. Uh-oh. Viewer question. Does it come with a robot? Yeah. That worries me. Yeah, I think our connection might be bogged down. And if it is, I'm sorry, I'll re-record this later. BOT. I don't know why the timer was skipping, but probably because my network is very, very bad. User questions. You can ask those over in whichever corner you're seeing those in, and ask me questions and I'll answer them for you. But, so we found out that the getaway car wasn't going to show up, and that was stressful. That was really stressful. I had, someone from Regina, had a bunch of people setting aside time to work on a film with me, and I didn't have a getaway car, but another friend, and he let us use his car for the chase scene we were going to shoot. So that was definitely a real blessing, an answer to prayer. But 3 viewers now. I'm gonna say next. Well, so the film I've been working on here, police people who've been working on it with me really know. We've told him the title, but really not too many people other than that. So, yeah, I'm really excited for it, and what we've decided to call the film is Respond to the Call. It's police. Da-da-da. Da-da! There. Respond to the Call. Oh, that's the title. It's oh, we've lost the viewer. I originally wanted to have like a copy of the movie and like a teaser trailer. I really just want to tell you guys what's been going on. Why has it been so long? Why does it take a year to make a 20-minute film? And to be honest, I've moved a little while, like from one place to another and back to moving. Exciting and stressful. And another viewer question from Taylor. I'm here. Yes, Taylor. Other than myself and Matthew, you're the only one here. For now. More people will come.
There's 2 viewers. Is one of them us?
One of them's us.
Oh.
we're one of the... But really where film started for me was in grade 3, digital camera. And from there I started that's to start filming kittens. And it just stuck with me, and then throughout the years, kind of you go through a lot of career changes when you're in grade 3. So I went through phase of wanting to be a pilot and all that sort of stuff. Oh, got more viewer questions. I'm going to get to those in a minute. But, so then, that I saw the film Courageous, which in theater, surfing the trailers out in the foyer of the movie theater. It just seemed so neat. I was like, okay, fine. And it wound up being just, at that point, I just felt this calling that God wanted me to go into film. And after that point, I really experienced a lot of people just saying it's a difficult industry to get into, it's tricky, and there's no film industry in Saskatchewan anymore. And those little things just all started to pile on and started to bury that dream for me. And, even recently, I just had people say, oh, you're graduated, what are you going to do with your life? And it definitely becomes a very depressing question when you do with your life. And, I'd considered a lot of things. I thought thought about flight school, talked about, got Jake Robertson in here now. Welcome, Jake. I thought about, law enforcement, a lot of different careers and stuff, which, I don't know, those just aren't as awesome. But, went back out to, Mom and I prayed before we went out to camp, and, asking, God, please lead me to do something, because I don't want to spend my life doing nothing. And, went out to camp, had a couple weeks. First week had some stress and stuff like that. And then after the second week, first week for a little bit, at least.
Yeah, a few days.
Yeah, a few days.
It was nice.
It was fun. It was awesome. I had some really good times, but then 3 viewers. Got a third one. But things really got extremely awesome. The one night is Thursday night at the second week of camp, and the pastor that evening was talking about those dreams that you get in life that are being crushed, and encouraging and stuff like that. And then the altar call that night was to have a few of the third person left. We just can't keep those 3 viewers. Dang it!
Come on, just stay with us.
Am I that boring?
This is beep.
The altar call that
Worked.
he said, if you're one of those people that stuff, God's giving you, it's just been discouraged out of your life stuff. They had these youngsters, street invaders, go up and pray for you, and at first I just felt the need to go out there. It's like, it's probably me, but I can talk to them later. Cool people. And so I hung out the nights to see, and I kind of stayed begging anyone to go ahead. It reminds me of a movie. Scene of the he said, then run away from this battle tonight, and you'll live. But think about how on your deathbed, how you'll wish you'd fought for freedom. I mean, it sounds kind of cheesy and stuff, but I realized down at we got 1 viewer. We're losing them.
We're back.
But I thought, that's me. So I went up and young lady prayed for me. I talked to her a few times. And I kind of told her, I'd film, and people kind of told me that it just wouldn't work. And then she prayed for me, and really fact, sang along worship for a little bit, and thought, I want to write down just a little bit of note, like maybe I should stick with film. But that's when this one fellow by the name of Steven, I remembered you, if you're watching this, which I hope you will someday. He says, this might sound a little weird, but God's putting on my heart to say to somebody in this room, there's about 12 of us in the room left, max. This might sound a little weird, but God's telling me that there's someone in this might who's into film and video. And at that point, I kind of looked up at the people in the room. That could only be me. And At that point, he came out and said, people told you that it's immature, it's not going to work. And he basically kind of just re-went through everything that I had heard about me going into film. And that was completely overwhelming. The fact that God wants me to be in film. And so yeah, my passion for this film had definitely fallen asleep. But it's back. I'm going to get it finished. And I'll be doing another one. And this is what I want to do with my life. Indeed. So, what's been happening with the film? For those of you who've been wondering about me talking about this film endlessly and not seeing it get done, that's what happened. We're definitely back on track. Focusing on the right things and on the right areas of life, not getting distracted.
Getting it done.
Getting it done indeed. So let's take a look at some of the viewer questions. Jake Robertson says, oh. Thank you, Jake. Oh. Okay. Taylor Cockwell asks, what kind of car? It is a Ford Probe, which is the most space-age, strange car. Honestly, it's just weird. It has automatic seat belts and stuff, but you'll see it in the film. It's all
Cool.
futury, but old. But I'm appreciative of it.
You would sit inside, and then...
Jake Robertson
close the
asks,
door.
why do you lag?
Oh.
Oh, Jake, I'm probably lagging because my sisters might still be out in the living room watching Netflix. I don't have the bandwidth for this. I need to pay my family more not to use the internet.
More?
More. Bribery. Jake Robertson says hell. Or respond with heaven. I don't know. And Jake Robertson asks, do you know I'm here too? Well, I didn't before, but I do now. Thank you, Jake, for being here. You're one of the few, but it's awesome to have you here. Taylor asks a while back, what's it about? Well, the film's about, it's about police and a man who's in a SWAT team and stuff and has some challenges. Hey, we shot a police chase on public roads and there's some awesome stuff. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be free. If you want to watch it, it'll be free to watch. And you can buy movie posters, and t-shirts, and mugs, and coffee cups.
Action figures.
Jordan budget action figure. Wish. If you guys give me an... Uh-oh. Jake asks another question. Jake says, so, I'm sitting here watching your stream, drinking a gallon of chocolate milk. You know me, could you recommend more chocolate milk? Milk is amazing.
Or get strawberry milk.
And as a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. My advice shouldn't always... But chocolate, it probably does good things for your... And then eat your vegetables, stay in school. You think of anything?
You know, alongside Papo, strawberry milk, if you're into that sort of thing, and it's also really good. Also, try not to go cliff jumping or cliff diving.
Rolling down hills tends, like, it can be bad on your
Yeah,
life.
absolutely. Here you go.
Collecting sticks. Good for your health. And rolling downhill, so maybe encouraging both sometimes. But again, my advice shouldn't always be taken seriously. I think that answers.
I hope it does.
That should be an adequate response. I'm feeling good about that one. The Cockwell asks, whose car? Well, that car is Dylan Fillion's. I hope he's okay with him saying that, and he said, you know, don't drive it any harder than I would. And so we did. We shot a chase scene with it. Made him think briefly that we crashed his car. We had good times.
Good times.
So, 2 viewers here, which is probably the most I've ever had on a live stream.
3.
3.
Is your
Yes, we
most.
had 3. One of them might have been me or someone in my house.
I think one of them is you, right?
No, I'm not logged in there yet.
No? Oh, so we have 2.
Yeah, we have 3 viewers. Let's see who these are. Give them a shout out.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can figure out who you people are. Where do I buy these wastes of... Taylor Cockle asks, where do I buy these wastes of money? Oh, it's probably quite a delay from to where they're watching.
Oh, really?
It's probably a pretty good delay. So...
That was 27 seconds.
1 second earlier. So... Let's see who
Money? What's the question from, though?
He's wondering about the action figures and coffee
Oh, that's a pretty big delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's what that was about. That's a good question. I will set up a store. And you
Online
can purchase
store.
them from me. And I'll make sure that people who help me with the film get a free poster.
50%
Yeah.
off action figures.
Maybe not 50.
10.
Something like that. Taylor also asks, who played the you sweet SWAT partner? I work alone. Go home, kid. No, Taylor Cockrell's asking who he was. He helped me out quite a bit with the film, assisted with his truck and acting skills. And he will be in there in a credited role as my right-hand man in the SWAT team, who does a good job of hunting down criminals and bad guys.
Bad guy.
They're different. Bad guys and criminals are totally different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bad guys have superpower.
Oftentimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's people who don't make proper choices in life. That's all that is. So yeah, we were going to check out,
Let's see here.
see who is
Facebook.
watching this. So we're going to Facebook and clicking on our own link. That was a whistling sound outside the door.
Whistles. Can't trust them.
No. Never. That was cheesy.
Two.
Also, the third one is us.
Oh. Okay.
We're the third person watching our video.
We are the third person.
Something like that. Other viewer question. Jake Robertson asks, did you know that sharks are the most understanding beings? All they want are hugs.
Sharks.
I'll remember.
Are you sure?
I'll remember that next time I see a shark. Do loan sharks count as sharks?
That whistling. I'm not trusting it.
Funny story. Don't trust the whistle. We had, like, they gave those out at the VBS at the church. And as someone kids, there's one kid who was there. There's one kid who had one of these things, and they're pulled again. But I just want. Sorry about that. Brief. So at some point in the evening, we're gonna do the ice bucket challenge, or
Without bucket and ice.
Yeah.
So just the.
we're gonna use shower and cold water in the shower. And honestly, because I'm not wearing the right clothes for that right now, and the amount of setup that might take, I might do that tonight and have it uploaded on YouTube tonight, possibly. Because it's just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. There.
Yeah.
So kindly.
I am the jerk.
So we're gonna raise awareness for ALS, and I'm gonna take the time to research and figure out what that is and understand.
idea what it is.
I think that's the case with a lot of people. And I think a lot of people are really quick to jump on. So before ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, I'd like to actually learn what it is. I'm gonna not be smug on Facebook on the Ice Bucket Challenge.
We saw a Facebook post.
There's a Facebook post on my friends list. I think he's asking.
Yeah. He's like, I'm glad I'm not doing the ice bucket challenge. Or I'm so happy I'm not doing it. Or something like that. Are they?
Ivory is my favorite color, said Jake Robertson. Ivory's a nice color. Can like keep that ivory would be like piano key color, I think.
Oh.
Let's Google that.
Is ivory
Let's get a proper understanding of what color
that
ivory
like
should be.
the keyboard keys? The web is your playground. See what you can make. Webmaker and now. Global.
Yeah, let's screen share
Oh, it's
for what we're looking at
okay.
on the internet.
It's too
Yes, Google. Oh, there we go. There's a nice.
Wow.
Okay, it's kind of what I thought it'd be like an off-white. That is a nice color. I still think mine would either be red or black, but that's a pretty neat color. This is for ivory-colored vitrified wall tiles
In GAN.
in Gangnam Style. That's what that stands for. There we go.
Hello again. Let's see what the next.
Taylor Cockrell asks, should we be scared of the whistle?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if we should be scared of the whistle, but just don't trust it. Don't trust the whistle.
Can't trust it.
I mean, if you don't trust something, there is a level of fear with it. I'm not saying you need to be
Yeah.
scared of it, but give it a level of fear, and don't
Respect.
trust. It's a respectful fear,
Yeah.
but don't trust the whistle.
The whistle is bad.
This will provide proper audio. Just
Hello.
noise. Yeah, it might be okay.
Hello. I think
And
it's
then
working.
final question here from Taylor: are you going to slow mowing?
I
with
think
the-
we should. I
Mm.
think that would look really
Yeah.
good.
Also, slow mowing Nebraska is a wonderful place to visit.
Yes?
Yes, if we're going there.
Oh.
We're going to slow mowing Nebraska. So.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Well, I
do
will
the
be.
ice bucket, non-ice bucket
Yeah.
challenge in slow-mo.
And then I'll go to
Nebraska.
slow mowing Nebraska.
Yeah.
3 viewers.
And Taylor offered to pay for the tickets and everything.
And
so-
give us a ride.
Well, the plane tickets.
Right.
You know.
Plane tickets in his own plane that he's going to buy for us.
Yeah. And
Thanks,
hire
Taylor.
a pilot. Shout out.
Live broadcast I've ever done. It's going surprisingly well. Thank you for your viewer questions. It helps, actually.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be just like talking, and we'd be laughing, but you guys would be sitting there kind
Totally
of
out of the
awkwardly.
joke.
Yeah.
Completely out of the joke.
Entirely.
Just sitting there kind of being awkward and unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure out who's viewing again. We're back
Okay.
up to 3 viewers.
Okay. Facebook. Oh no.
Oh, our networks. I have a feeling we're lagged. We can't load Facebook. Oh, there we go.
There. Whoop whoop.
Glad people are liking that status that stays up at the top.
Oh.
Wow. Ice for ALS research, top $1 million.
Whew.
There.
Wow.
I think we'll just delete that. It says what?
Well.
Nothing! Don't ask. You can't know. Okay, going to the event page. Hey, who's watching it? Squeaky
It
brakes.
almost sounded like a whistle.
Whistle. Video.
If you go to the bottom, it actually show who's.
It's just listing me again. No, I don't watch my own feeds. I was there. I watched it live.
I was there.
Before watching my feed became cool. Jake Robertson asks a very deep intellectual for this one. Would you rather have all farts be silent but extremely deadly? Or all farts be loud?
Oh. Silent and deadly. People won't know exactly who it is, and that can be a good thing. But then people could possibly die.
That's literally deadly. 'Cause if it's literally deadly, I wouldn't want to kill people with my flashlight. That'd be tragic.
That would kind of suck.
Which is really too bad.
Especially
Especially
if
because
it's really loud and you're at the mall or at the movie theater. You know.
But you know, you could almost, I mean, they're good. But you could almost have a fun sound barrier breaking.
Would you be pushed out of your seat a little bit?
A little bit loud from just naturally loud, or is it air pressure? If
It's
the
air
intense
pressure, that could hurt.
But you could take off and you could fly around. You'd be that guy who could fly from the inside.
Well, if it's all farts, then everyone could kind of fly.
You know, he does say farts be harmless. Yeah, this would be
Interesting.
interesting indeed. You have one viewer. Oh, two viewers.
Yes, you are not alone. Not alone.
So,
Thank you.
I guess later on today, early tomorrow morning, we'll shoot that ALS Ice bucket video.
Yeah.
Because that needs to be done. Been challenged for it. I have 24 hours to do it, so I'm getting a little bit close, but procrastination is my specialty. In case any of you are wondering what I've been editing my video in, I'm using Adobe Premiere. A little bit new with it, but I've been enjoying it. Jake. Thank you, Jake, for giving us content. Yeah, editing on Adobe Premiere and learning it, getting better with it. I actually like the program. Once you get the hang of it, it works really nicely, and it works so well with Adobe After Effects.
Yeah?
Adobe After Effects is great to use.
Yeah.
Jake asks a question. Would you rather sweat mayonnaise or sweat ketchup?
Mayonnaise is like super greasy and it's just gross.
It's like greasing. Shout out to you, Slick.
Woo woo. But ketchup, you know, you could use that. If it's not like sweaty ketchup, but just ketchup, because it's talking about sweating ketchup. So let's say you have French fries, and you really want some ketchup with it, because you know how good ketchup is with French fries. You could just run a few laps, get a sponge or something, and you know and then just squeeze it into your fries.
Yeah.
Or like a cheeseburger, or grilled chicken or something, you know. Whereas if it's mayonnaise, most people don't like mayonnaise too much. Like
Yeah,
if it's on
people
a
are kind of
sandwich,
like okay with mayonnaise, but they don't want just straight up mayonnaise a lot of times.
can't.
Would be
But-
very good.
Like mayonnaise, you can only put it in like some sandwiches or maybe a sub.
Mhm.
But ketchup, it can kind of go with anything. Even more ketchup. Ketchup can even go with ketchup.
Some people put ketchup on it. Ketchup. Now, I see what you're thinking of, but what I'm thinking of is that factor. If you're sweating mayonnaise, it looks likely, but if you're sweating ketchup, that could look pretty.
distinct.
It would look pretty grim pretty quick. You're running along,
Yeah.
breaking a sweat, and people look over at you, and you've got what looks like blood running down your face and staining your shirt. You know, you're in a
Yeah,
nice,
staining clothes
you're in
too.
a nice white dress shirt underneath the suit. You take it off, looks like you're just covered in blood. Be scary.
You would be scared to
And
wear
then you
nice
take-
clothes.
French fry.
Ugh. Always know, because there's no doubt about it.
But it looks bizarre.
Blood up my fry. That's gross.
That's a terrible.
Just,
Uh-oh. Now, see, the thing is that Taylor's asked a dangerous question here. He says, who are you challenging for the ALS Ice Bucket?
Ooh.
I don't think I've seen Taylor do the ALS Ice Bucket yet.
I think it's 3 people you challenge.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
we
it's
got
mostly
smug
been.
Facebook
guy.
fellow, whose name will be released when we release the video. I'm thinking of somewhere.
Yeah.
And
You're kind of asking for it a little bit.
yeah, you're asking the question. That's dangerous. I might know another guy.
Yeah?
One might not do it though. Do it for the children.
for the children.
Yeah, so we will announce that when we release a video. Okay, I think we're gonna have 3 more questions here. Maybe we've done a half-hour video, which I've never done before.
Okay.
That's 3 questions. Would you rather quit or get a single paper cut between your toes?
Oh. I'd rather step on Lego with my bare foot to be defeated. Well, like, once a day or like all the time for a week?
No, a piece of Lego, barefoot every day for a week. So I'd say probably once a day.
I'd rather do it once a day, because a paper cut between your toes, that has to heal, and while it's healing,
you get infected.
You can get infected, and you could also just make it worse by like walking and stuff, and you could...
Yeah, re-break that. You know, I see what you mean.
Well, it depends. The Lego, is it on your heel? Is it in the middle of your foot?
Oh,
is it closer to your toes?
Right in that soft spot in the middle of your foot. That's the worst feeling.
And it depends what kind of block is it. Is it the singular one that sticks up, or is it like the wider?
I find the 2x2 blocks.
Those ones are pretty bad because you can feel all the corners.
Yeah, or like the I want to say 2x6, 2x3 blocks.
Oh, okay.
You step on those ones, they have just the edges.
Yeah.
And you feel those when you step on them.
Yeah.
Oh, the makers of Lego must have been so devious.
Make it as painful as we can. The corners must all be sharp.
Yeah. Let's be able to cut things. Let's be able to cut diamond with the edge of our toys.
And I'd say it's not meant
I think
for
I'd
kids
go for
under
the paper
3.
cut, actually.
Yeah?
I mean, personally, especially because I haven't been doing anything lately, I could just soak it in Dettol water, which does amazing things for cuts. So, yeah, I think I'd go for that.
Nice.
And another question. Would you die or how?
Oh, that's a deep question.
When that way?
Well, if it's how it's like, let's say you're gonna drown, you would never touch water.
But it's
Ever
but that's still going to be the way you die. So even though you don't touch water and you actively avoid it, you're still going to wind up drowning to death, one way or another. It means you could be driving your car, and all of a sudden the road gives way and you drown on the iced tea.
Yeah. Or something.
You drown on the iced tea you're drinking. Bottle gets caught down your throat and pours iced tea into your lungs.
Not
Game
good.
over.
Be careful with iced tea, especially the Arizonas, because there's lots of iced tea in those.
There is quite a bit. Imagine the Arizona can stuck in your throat. Did you suffocate first or drown? It has to be the drowning.
Well, fill your lungs with water.
Iced tea.
Or liquid. I think I'd know when.
I think I'd rather know when, because it's like...
Then I would never wear seatbelts.
It would be kind of a driving force to act. It's like, you realize, I have a finite amount of air die. I mean, we should live that way, honestly.
I'm gonna buy a gun, make it quick, clean.
No! No!
Well, if you knew you were gonna die, the question is,
How?
if you knew you were gonna die, that be what kills you.
Whoa. We just opened Pandora's box here. We don't have time.
Boom.
We don't have time for this. Oh. Oh.
Final question.
I think we've answered that question. Hashtag Philionfunch. That is a long hashtag, my friend.
Whoa.
That's not a bad idea, you know? He loans me a car, I soak him with ice water. It's the right thing to do. I'll consider that. Can I nominate like 4 people?
I think you could if you want.
I can nominate a 5th one, say like Bill Nye.
The science guy.
Yeah. So you just had that big debate with Ken Ham about creationism versus evolution.
Yeah.
I kind of did lose some respect for Bill Nye there. Different story entirely. We're not even going to go there.
No.
And, you know, I think that's all we've got for content today.
You guys have 10 seconds to ask a
No,
question.
we've answered at the night time.
Six.
You're not gonna. We're not gonna see the question pop up
4.
here. You're right. Because it.
1.
They're gonna say that you guys would have started that once our countdown as well. Over. Then
It'll be like another
That was-
10 seconds. That
yeah,
feels
and suddenly it's gonna go booming with questions here. We're gonna feel bad about being jerks.
0 viewers.
0 viewers.
We
We lost all of our viewers. That was you done goofed. Oh, 1 viewer came back.
Oh, that might be us.
We might be watching our own feed again. Either that or we went offline. But I think that's probably all we've got for today.
Okay. Oh.
By the way, I was just kidding about the whole ice bucket thing. We won't nominate you. Totally.
Wait, what?
Mr. Philion for ice bucket hashtag
Ah.
ALS. He's with him right now, so.
Oh.
Hey, that means that there's like 2 viewers in 1.
Oh, so now it's like
We have so
3
many viewers.
Thank you so much.
It's so exciting.
Ah.
Hugely exciting. We're gonna probably get ridiculed for this terrible webcast, but it will get better someday. Alright, so I think that's all we got for today.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. In the box. An annotation right here. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye for now. God bless.